Don't step over gold for pennies. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I'm coming to you again from my car because it's later tonight. This is I'm recording this the day after Christmas, 2020, and because of that, we have a house full of sleeping people, and I want to be able to come at you with the volume I want to come at you at, and so we're here in the car, and I wanted to talk about. I was reminded of a situation. We were talking about a relative that used to do a lot of hustling, a lot of selling, buying and selling items, and we were talking about him. And in fact, I remember his wife saying that he was quite a hustler, and it was an interesting thing because somebody said that you know, he did a whole lot of work and would end up making, 50 bucks after putting out, 5,000 bucks worth of time, money, and effort into something and feel like he was a champion. And that's all fine and good, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it reminds me of a lot of business owners. We get ourselves into a situation to where, as Gary Halbert put it, you step over. He said something to the extent of stepping over pennies stepping over gold to get to pennies. You're bending down and picking up pennies, but you're stepping over gold coins and bars, and you're stepping over all the silver at the same time. And you've got to realize that there's value in effort. There's value in time. There's value in thought. There's value in it, and that's beyond just the physical value, the money that you put out. And you have to look at whether it's really all worth it or not. And and in talking to my wife about the situation and talking about some clients that I've had in the past and other people, a lot of people fall in love with the idea of putting out effort and thinking that there's value in merely working hard. Not that I don't think you shouldn't work hard or have a strong work ethic, but that doesn't mean that you should be getting an ego high off of it. And I think way too many of us as business owners just feel really amazing about really sweating blood and working really hard, where we don't get a huge effect off of it. And that's the difference between working smart and working hard. Yes, you should work hard, but you shouldn't work hard at the loss of working smart. You ought to pay attention to where your effort's going and whether it's actually producing anything. Just because you worked hard doesn't mean you're creating enough value for the marketplace. It doesn't mean that people truly appreciate what you're bringing and therefore is going to reward you in the long run and reward you consistently, which is hopefully what you're going after when it comes to owning a business. Hopefully you're looking at making everything to the extent of having it be somewhat systematic after a while, to where you don't have to continue putting in as much work, to where people are paying for something consistently because you're producing consistent value. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Hey, if you haven't checked out my book yet, go get a copy. It's called 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. It may open your eyes up to some of these ideas if you relate with any of this at all. You get a free copy at AmazonProofBook.com. We'll be back here tomorrow night. In the meantime, you get out there and let the magic happen.